niggas out of there. Damn.
Yeah, Lions, Jared Goff, they believed in him.
And where's Swipe at? Because I ain't gonna lie, that almost getting lost to an XFL play shit. That ain't gonna slide, my brother. I thought the Broncos was legit.
That's why I told y'all, but they will get.
Chiefs.
That's why I told y'all they was finna get built by the Jaguars. I told niggas I'm gonna rewind that clip, figure out a way to get that shit from that clip, bro. But I told y'all that was a lock. I was like, bro, Jaguars over Broncos, lock.
What's up? Come on up.
And what happened? They got belt put to them. Swiper tried to put it all in context. It wasn't no context. They went out there, bro. They had the most energy. They was the most physical. And they whooped Charlie out backyard, bro. They choke you and smoke out backyard, bro. So I don't want to hear that. Y'all had them at home. It's a clear home field advantage for the Denver Broncos because I don't know if anybody's been to Denver. It's a mile above elevation, bro. And you can really feel it there. Wind is short, all of that. So there's really no excuses, bro. And I agree with you early. All of that bullshit, we gonna struggle into the last 99th hour, bro. That shit is dead.
That shit is not gonna work.
That shit is not a recipe for success. But what's good, y'all, man? We back with another episode of Press Box, brought to you by Players Choice, bro. Man, we got a lot of people. We got a lot of the original signing up in here. We got the King J-Rob up in here, man.
Good chat.
We got Trey. You know what I'm saying? We got my man Earl, bro. How y'all fellas doing, man? We have a good holiday, good Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
how was the holidays, man?
Hey, man, good, I watched a Christmas game with no Patrick Mahomes, and I feel good about it. So, my Christmas went pretty good, man. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. No, I had a good holiday, bro. I can't complain. Honestly, family's good. Everything's been good. Can't complain at all.
So, same here. Great holidays, man. Football games wasn't great, though. Definitely didn't enjoy watching them games.
I enjoyed betting on them because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take all of them. I'm gonna take all of them teams. Yep, all of them teams with the points. I took all the points with everybody.
They had the Broncos minus 14,
13 and a half. I'm like, what, nigga? What? I'm not believing in Bo Nix. What? That's some veteran shit right there.
The Vikings, man, I ain't gonna lie. And again, where is Swiper? Because that Baltimore take about how he the best quarterback on the Vikings. Where is this nigga at? He got to condone for some of these takes, man.
He said that? When he said that?
We got real footage of this man saying Baltimore is one of the better quarterbacks. Like, he saw him in college, and I'm telling you, he was numb.
Oh, no.
That nigga is not even an NFL quarterback, bro. Like, can you see how he played?
He looked nervous out there. Like, he looked like he was running for his life. He wasn't running to escape. Like, he looked like he was running for his life.
We gonna be able to pull the clip when we get big enough, bro. I can't wait till we get big. Y'all just start dropping this shit in the chat, bro, because Swiper got so many takes, so many biased ass takes. I wish he was here to defend them weak ass Broncos, them weak ass ponies, bro. That shit just be crazy, bro. Like it's been a lot of takes he got, bro. Like airballing, you know what I'm saying? But I mean,
but love to say that somebody don't know football, man. You don't get you.
But last night it was a game, though. I don't even really want to talk about the garbage because it is what it is with the holiday games. And that's why I tell people it's hard to say the NFL is scripted because, I mean, why would they put all of those teams on holidays if it was scripted, bro? The script should have been way better than that. But I will say this, though. That boy Dak hooping. I know it was against the Commanders and that nigga Dak did hooping. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Just looking at it all year, looking at the quarterback play all year, Dak been hooping. That been hooping for sure. I know he got GP, but I ain't gonna lie, he's starting to make me believe he make them boys look that good over there in that system because that boy Dak might be one of the last. Well, I ain't gonna say one of the last because Jalen Hurts do it too, and I'm not a Jalen Hurts poo-pooer. I accept quarterbacks for what they are. Jalen Hurts, pre-snap, post-snap, one of the best quarterbacks in the game. We all can talk about this other skill set stuff, but J-Rob can attest to this. It's more than just skill set that makes up a good quarterback. So if that's not the case, you know what I mean, whatever the case may be, because if we just talking about skill set, I mean, I don't know who had the better skill set than Jamarcus Russell. There's other intangibles that go into making an all-world quarterback besides skill set. I was sat there, and I'm old enough. I'm almost you feel me? I watched that nigga throw the ball 70 yards through the field goal post in a chair. Y'all watch that. Talk about skill set, bro. That was unreal. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man. The game last night, Ravens and Packers, dog. That was a doozy. Derrick Henry
I know Lamar got to be hurt
touchdowns.
now. Ain't no way Tyler Huntley better than Lamar. I know Lamar got to be hurt now.
Tyler Huntley didn't look. That nigga had like passing yards.
Bro,
they was flying up and down the field when them boys with Tyler Huntley.
It was Derrick Henry though.
It was Derrick Henry
was out there.
And the red zone. He heard Bama say when the power back, and he was like, "I'm gonna show you power."
But I mean, he wasn't though. He was just running past them niggas, bro. That's why I be trying to tell you, Earl. He hit that outside, and he catch that sideline like no other. Derrick Henry is like one of the best running backs to catch the sideline. And I'll say this. Like you say, Trey, nobody don't want to tackle him because he's 6'4", 260. But Derrick Henry just not finna go out his way to run you over. Like, he just finna try to run past you. And that's what he was doing last night. He hit that sideline. He throw that stiff arm up to get that guaranteed extra yards. And he take off, bro. 4 TDs, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Eventually, we got to start putting him in the best running back in the 2010s conversation. Like, it's getting close. It's getting real close. If you think, I mean, you got Adrian Peterson, but I mean, I don't know. After watching what Derrick Henry just did last night, bro, that he might be the best running back in this generation. And I don't think it's crazy to say that.
He the king of this generation for sure. I'll give you that.
All right, so are we gonna really talk about it, or are we really gonna just say what we already know?
Talk about it, J-Rob.
Like, what are we talking about right now? Everybody know Derrick Henry great. We're not going to really talk about the elephants in the room, fellas. Like, what are we doing here? So nobody wants to talk about John Harbaugh and his terrorism against his own team. What we saw from Derrick Henry is everybody was saying that Derrick Henry might have been washed at one point this year.
Ooh.
And everybody been saying for a long time, when is Derrick Henry just going to get the workload? Is it because Lamar Jackson's out there, so we can't hand it off 20 times because it goes against is Lamar being carried by Derrick Henry? Anybody want to go look at James Cook's numbers with Josh Allen and the carries he's getting? John Harbaugh out here, if you go back to last week's game against the Patriots, and his inability to continue the run game going against the Patriots will still be beyond me. And in a situation where they had to win this football game, they go to their bell cow running back that they had all year, and they've known that Lamar has been playing hurt throughout this season, and you have Derrick Henry. I'm not surprised by what Derrick Henry did yesterday. He could have been doing this all season long. It's Derrick freaking Henry. And at the end of the day, I'm really starting to look at John Harbaugh with a legitimate side eye, because I also believe he is, to me, one of the biggest reasons for some of the Ravens' downfall over, to me, the last 2 or 3 seasons. But I think because you have Lamar Jackson, you're able to, it gets glossed over because of your success. But I think he's a legitimate issue in Baltimore, and I think he has been.
I don't even think people know what John Harbaugh specialized in. I remember when he first got hired, he came up from being a special teams coordinator as a head coach. That was like the first time in history that's ever happened to where a special team, because normally you either get a defensive coordinator or offensive coordinator, and they move up to being a head coach. But that was the first time a special teams coordinator ever became the head coach, and then he went on that, I guess I was probably say lucky run, because shit, they ain't been back to the Super Bowl since 2013? Yeah. They ain't been back nowhere close since. Lamar threw that pick late 2 years ago. I mean, that's what everybody want to hold above his head, but I'll probably say that's just more coaching than anything. I felt like they had Greg Roman, J-Rob might be right. Greg Roman was there way longer than what he should have been, especially with the development of Lamar Jackson. I mean, pushed Lamar's development back way further. Could you imagine if he had Todd Monken and T. Martin in the quarterback room, 2019 Lamar? But that's neither here nor there.
I mean, what are y'all suggesting? Are y'all suggesting that they fire Coach Harbaugh? Like, I don't understand.
I'm just saying it's time to mutually part ways.
Yeah,
It
it's
doesn't
over
have
with.
to be.
It's over
It
with.
doesn't have to be a firing. You know what I'm saying? It could be a
I
mutual
think-
agreement to part ways.
Or do
John
what Bruce
Harbaugh-
Arians did. Put him up in the front office. You know what I mean? That
I'll
way
do
it
that
don't look
too.
crazy.
Keep him in the building.
Yeah.
Keep
I
him
think
in the building.
that's a little disrespectful, bro. Honestly, like
Why
I
disrespectful?
understand because of what he's done, the things that he's done. Maybe he hasn't done what they want him to do, which is win a Super Bowl. But how greedy can you get at the end of the day? Like good NFL coaches don't just come out the works, like out of anywhere.
But sometimes
How greedy?
sometimes the
can you get?
game passes you by, and you just
At the
basically
end of the
you want to
day,
stay in purgatory.
Bro, the Ravens have got into position to make things happen. And we've seen what happened, right? Last year, Mark Andrews dropped that pass. It's been turnovers all year. Like, okay, Derrick Henry been turning the ball over all year, fumbling the ball all year. So at the end of the day, yeah, you could put some blame on Harbaugh, but it's got to be some blame on the players too as well.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Since they won in 2012, John Harbaugh's record with the Ravens prior to getting Lamar was below 500. Then he gets Lamar Jackson. Obviously, Lamar Jackson has won 70% of his games, so I can't give you the record, but clearly that's a lot of wins to a little losses. John Harbaugh is the coach. And this idea that how greedy can you get when there's only one thing you're playing for, you should be as greedy as you want to be. There's only one goal. One goal. You watch two teams this year, their greed for a Super Bowl, the Colts, the Green Bay Packers, traded the farm to make a move right now to go win Super Bowls. It costed them in the end because one guy, torn ACL and Michael Parsons, Achilles, Daniel Jones, after a 7-1 start. Your goal is to win the Super Bowl, Trey. So if it hasn't been working since 2012, you're not getting rid of the quarterback. Well, actually, who knows? Because the way Ravens media and people on TV are talking, the Ravens are I guess, in the business of potentially dealing Lamar Jackson. I don't know in what universe you should want to do that, but that's neither here nor there. The ultimate goal is to win a Super Bowl, Trey. Why wouldn't they be greedy if their head coach has shown the inability to? Every year it's the same thing. Their defense is horrible to start the year. It takes all year for them to get it together. It's been the same show, bro. They've given up the most double-digit leads of any predominant team or playoff contending team in the NFL. That's coaching.
But I mean, at the end of the day, they've got put in position to win. It's not like we're talking about a team that's not winning, not getting in position to win. Like maybe, yeah, this year they aren't in the best position, but they've been in the playoffs. They've had opportunities to go and win the Super Bowl. In those games that we're talking about, they lost. We weren't sitting there blaming coaching. Now we are. But back then, we wasn't blaming coaching. Lamar Jackson was fumbling the ball. Like I said, Mark Andrews was dropping the ball. Like there's been other issues that has been besides coaching for the reason that they have lost games. And to say that y'all gonna fire a coach and think that the grass is greener on the other side is crazy.
The reason why
go ahead.
I'll just say the reason why I agree with getting rid of him. Look at how he handled with Cooper Rush. Like, why would you even bring a backup in? Like, because you got to think about it, coaching from all aspects. I only think they only won like one game when Cooper Rush was playing quarterback. First off, he shouldn't even been in there. Then it took you a second to even put Tyler Huntley in. So it was just the mismanagement right there. And even if you looked at that offense, you could just look at the offense and be like, bro, this shit is basically Lamar bust. I mean, we were coming on the show and saying that every time the Ravens will lose without Lamar. It was just, bro, you could just tell that offense is, hey, bro, Lamar, do what you do. Bail us out. And if you don't bail us out,
come on, bro.
Oh, well. So, I mean, that's just, to me, that's bad coaching. That's bad coaching.
Like to continuously start the year with an atrocious defense where you need to get in a Big 12 shootout to win games. That's not putting your team in the best position, Trey. I'm sorry.
I agree.
You have a defense where your D linemen are all in their 30s. You don't got no young dogs on there. That's coaching and decision making.
I'm about to be nasty, fellas. I got to post it. I'm about to be so nasty. Hey, Swiper!
Same thing I said on the panel by Anthony Black. I'm putting my stamp on this. I think that Max Brosman goes out there, and he's the best QB that's played for Minnesota this year. I've watched Max. Max Brosman? He cut vertical. He got hurt.
It gets worse.
Carson went out for the season. Shoulder. Remember? Yeah, remember Carson's out. So just so you know, I've seen Max since he was 14 years old. Let me tell you, Trent, I watched it. He was so good. He didn't have a scholarship offer out of high school.
I see why.
Talked to my head coach and said, you need to offer this kid on the spot. In New Hampshire. He goes to New Hampshire, transfers out of New Hampshire, goes to Minnesota, becomes one of the best quarterbacks in the Big Ten, dog. I'm telling you, the dude has an arm, he's big, he's athletic, and he's smart as crap. Trent, I'm not kidding you. Don't be shocked if game one, Mac comes out there and JJ looks better than he's looked all season long.
Hey, JJ only had 20 yards too.
Say no more.
Hey, JJ only had 20 yards too. The biggest game ever. 20 yards.
This nigga first game he threw 126 yards and 4 picks. Hey man, don't listen to this shit Swiper be talking about. Swiper got this boy single-handedly to the NFL. He done told coaches to get him. He been vouching for this nigga since he was 14 years old.
Wait,
I ain't vouching
so
for
wait,
him
so
no
you
more.
saying you saying I got somebody to the league and you don't? That sounds like a problem for you, bro.
Hey man, nice way to spin it, brother. But that's
Sound like I got
nasty
skills.
talk. Nice way to spin it, brother, but that's nasty talk.
Oh my God.
Hey, Bama, don't be shocked. If Matt Brosnan go out there, he the best quarterback Minnesota's played all season.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what I was what you know what I was right about for that
Here you go.
I told you the Broncos gonna win the AFC West. I said that, didn't I? Now
Here you go.
for the season you was going in 13-3. 13-3. Make sure you count
you
that
didn't
and
say
let
you
you
gonna
too.
struggle
Early,
versus
pick your
third
hand up when
strings,
you
though.
talk to me.
You ain't say you was
What
gonna
does that got to
struggle
do
versus
with
third
anything?
strings,
They won exactly. So look at you.
You
You
ain't say you gonna struggle
broke,
versus third strings.
and you ain't got the division. we rich and
You
got
ain't
the
say
division.
you was gonna
You
struggle
talking
versus
about,
third
hey,
strings.
shoot.
You ain't say you get your ass
hey,
about 14
J-Rob.
points versus the Jaguars.
No.
No one said that.
Hey, J-Rob. I'd rather be rich. I've been broke in the rich column than broke in the broke column like earlier.
Oh my God. Nah, he got the gift of gab, bro. He know how to
Hey,
spin
I ain't
it.
gonna lie though. I'm gonna keep it
You got a pair
real.
of Sheen glasses on, man. Who you talking to, man? Stop.
Bryce versus Caleb Williams. That playoff matchup might feed families though. That
might be a good game.
That
might be a good game.
That'll be a crazy shootout right there.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I just want to say, I want to make my declaration. I am all the way back in with Caleb Williams. Baby Mahomes' agenda is back in full effect. I put it on the shelf for a while just because, I was a little worried. But I remember if you've been in the PC wave for the last 5 years, I know where I stood on Caleb Williams. And after that comeback victory, Bama, I'm back. I'm gonna have painted nails the next time y'all see me.
He beat the Packers without Jordan Love.
Doesn't matter.
You going full
I'm going all the way.
there.
I'm have my nails. I'm gonna paint my nails. If Caleb Williams goes to the NFC Championship, I'm coming on Player's Choice with painted nails.
Pink.
Shout out to my dog Mojo Brooks.
Pink.
Bear down.
Pink nails. Pink nails. Pink nails.
For your sake, I hope he don't.
I will pull up with pink nails if Caleb Williams can lead this team to an NFC Championship, because I'm not gonna lie. I understand they beat a Jordan Love less Packers, but also too, we should also have a conversation about Jordan Love as well. But we'll wait for that because we got your boys might be on trial.
Big money they lost to the damn Ravens
but it's not about that. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It was the throws. Bro. The throw to tie it and then the throw to end it.
Bro,
those are some of the best passes you're going to see.
Go back and watch that pass. When he threw that deep ball to DJ Moore, bro, he did the sign language for Bear after he threw it, bro. That shit is cold, bro. He looked away, bro. That was tough. Bro. That was Max Orr for him. I had to give Sis 1,000 points for that. Like, he did that. He snapped with that. I ain't gonna lie. He threw that bitch in the air and turned around and did the sign language for Bear. I was like, yeah.
Don't forget, he also put his hands back in his pockets, bro. Yeah. When he threw it. I mean, bro, I'm not gonna lie, Trey. Those type of throws, bro. Those are throws that you really like.
he said just by his jersey.
Nah, bro, I had to go all the way, bro. I don't understand. I just want to make sure I know I was here first, bro. I just had to quiet the noise for a little bit. But my dog looked great. I'm not gonna lie, it's the throws. Those type of throws, that's when the IQ meets the God-given ability. You know what I'm saying? That's when the development and the things that can't be taught are just aligned in at that moment. Bro, I'm not going to lie, man. Those are two of the best throws you're going to see all year, bro. And they came in the same game. But that ball to DJ Moore was a dot.
Nice. That was a
dot, bro.
It was a crazy pass. It was
great. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. No glaze. That was my favorite pass of the season, bro.
It's probably one of the best passes. If I go through the season, I might find one, but if not, it wouldn't be.
And I'd probably argue the pass to number 20, that was probably the harder throw to make.
I ain't gonna lie. Bryce got a few of them.
1 foot.
Bryce got a few passes of the year though. I ain't gonna
Bryce
lie.
Nice, man. I think
they be showing glimpses. They be showing
glimpses. He make a play at least once every week where he throws something crazy, but he do be fucking up a lot of times too.
I was gonna say like Caleb Williams, man, he been nice, but like I just want to see it in the playoffs. You know, I feel like that's gonna really be able to submit him and who he is. We see the potential though. We for sure see the flashes.
I would love
those like that all year though.
Facts though. Jade Walker. Yes, excuse me. I'm sorry I didn't know his name. Jade Walker. I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited to see Bryce versus Caleb,
Baker.
Just because I'm not gonna lie. I'm Caleb. Yeah, Bryce versus Caleb. So I'm not gonna lie.
Is that who they play first if we win the division?
I think if they win the division, that's their first opponent because they're gonna take the lowest seed. Oh wait, no. The Bears are gonna win. The Rams are gonna.
I think we play either Seattle.
Bye. Rams
Seattle. No. Seattle got the bye right now.
Seattle has the bye. I gotta look at the standings, but I'm pretty sure.
Wait, the Rams don't got the bye?
I'm pretty Seattle got the bye right now. I'm pretty sure.
Seattle just beat the Rams, so it's gonna boil down to what they do versus the Niners.
I'll tell you right now.
I think last game of the season, Week 18.
There's a lot of good teams in the NFC, bro.
They gonna be playing the Niners. They gonna be playing the Niners for the first round bye.
Yeah. So as it stands right now, if it would be tomorrow. The
Tampa Bay can still get in there.
The Seahawks are the 1 seed. The Bears are the 2 seed. So they right now have the bye.
Yeah.
The Eagles are the 3. 49ers are the 5th seed currently. And then in the hunt, the Panthers are on the outside looking in. But I think if they just shore up the division,
they
good. They get in. Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie. I will say this: like Bryce. I'm going to be honest. I think Bryce is definitely – I think he can play himself into a legitimate top 10 quarterback next season. I've seen enough glimpses. Like, when he plays, his better games were against better teams. Ironically, or a division opponent. So, I do think he has the tools. Like, I think he's shown enough to say, yeah, there's a reason why they took him number 1. And but you gotta see it in totality. Like I think,
and besides the Saints, I think he beat everybody at home.
Yeah,
everybody they played at home, he beat them. Besides the Saints,
exactly.
Who we talking about?
Bryce Young.
Bro, Bryce be getting spanked by Tyler Shough. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't know what that is. It's disgusting.
Bro, Tyler Shough
nigga beat the Rams the next week. Get beat
by that last one though, early. Like I think that was more so Vegas called it in. Look, that was like, bro, 82% of people picked the Carolina Panthers to win that week.
What about the
82%? You know.
Who did we beat the week before? Did we beat the Green Bay the week before we played the Saints the first time?
I don't know about the first time. I know the first time he just pissed in the bed, but the second time though, was kind of that Vegas just called it in, bro. I don't care what nobody say, bro.
Bro, Tyler Shough has actually been looking decent though. Like, I know it might be
Yeah, the
because of
arm
his
angles he can
coordinating.
throw though. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he throws some crazy passes.
He been looking decent, bro. I mean, it's easy to play with no pressure. I mean, the Saints ain't playing for nothing, but
I'm not all the way there yet. We'll see.
He better than Spencer Rattler in them though. You gotta admit that.
Spencer Rattler ain't come out playing horrible either.
Yeah, I don't think Spencer Rattler necessarily looked too bad when he started out when he was the starter. But I do think because of them drafting Tyler Shough so high, at some point, if they're not playing for nothing, he gonna have to get some spin.
She getting shut tonight. She getting shut tonight. Yeah,
I did like that though. That was cool. I did like that. I thought that was good. Yeah, that was good though. I did like that.
Hey, that mean they fucking with him now.
They rocking with him.
You know, they vibing with him. They vibing with him, bro. Like that's why I was like, you got to kind of see where it go. You feel me? Like it's a possibility to blow up in your face, but I mean, as of right now, though, I don't know. We'll see. I guess he's a good quarterback to rebuild with. He's a good one to rebuild because this is what I say, J-Rob. You don't want to have an all-world talent like Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson, and then you got to sit there and rebuild your whole team because it's almost like you're wasting their talents away.
But you know,
Tyler Shough is a good quarterback.
You got a good quarterback. It's way faster to rebuild. You got a good quarterback.
True, but like Tyler Shough is a quarterback that's going to get you through. If, say, for instance, in the next 10 years they win a Super Bowl, that's a quarterback that can get you through. Hey, bro, I'm going to rebuild linebacker, safety. This is what I'm going to get all of this shit while I still got him. You feel me? And then out of nowhere, I'm going to end up getting, I don't fucking know, Arch Manning or whatever the case may be. And then we ready. We ready.
Yeah.
We ready. You know what I mean? Like,
but we tried. I ain't gonna lie, we do that, but we did that with the Bears. Remember, the Bears weren't supposed to get the first pick. That was the Panthers' pick. The Bears wasn't that bad. They got Kyler Williams. A lot of talk. We had talks about them making the playoffs that year, being probably second in the division. They come out there, you see your man Caleb wasn't ready. So we be assuming that, you know, we're a quarterback away, but bro, you can't just trust any rookie. And again, because of Patrick Mahomes, because of CJ Stroud, because of Jaden Daniels, because of guys like, you know, Andrew Luck that came every now and then a guy come along who be ready or look ready his first year, but 9 out of 10 quarterback need at least 3 years to develop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, at the end of the day, too, though, like having a good quarterback does maybe elevate your timeline, but it doesn't really mean your rebuild is done. Because like, look at the Commanders. They have their quarterback, but their rebuild is not finished. There are legitimate holes on that football team that still needed to be addressed but they were riding such a high last year that, you know, we kind of glossed over some of the glaring issues that they had as a football team. I do want to ask y'all about this though. I know I'll come out and say it, you know, tomatoes at me. I did pick the Lions to go to the Super Bowl at the start of the year.
Respect, man, coming out. Respect.
Yeah, I was definitely I dropped the ball on that one. But the next part of this is, are we not going to acknowledge that the way the media is so enamored with Jalen Hurts, the Eagles, and Nick Sirianni, why is that magnifying glass not on Dan Campbell, Jared Goff, and the Detroit Lions? Why have they been given so much grace for some of the nonsense that they have put out there on film this season? And then let's not forget, who is the play caller, fellas? Anybody want to guess who's the play caller right now?
Dan Campbell,
Dan Campbell
fourth and go forward.
Exactly. Dan Campbell is the play caller. And you guys want to also think about something? Dan Campbell, everybody wants to sit here and say, oh, he takes a risk and he's this great coach because he's willing to stick it on the line. Bro, he's playing Madden. Sometimes he's out there just playing Madden, bro.
I don't agree.
And did you not watch the
I think I do think he go for it way too much. And he don't think about he don't be thinking about field position. And he don't be thinking about just getting points to the board.
I am not mad. I am not mad at somebody going for it. But in that game against the Eagles, where you gotta have it, you've blown 4 of them. What are we doing? That's 12 points you left off the board. Like, I don't understand what's so crazy about that, bro.
I see what you're saying, but like when it works, everybody praises it. When it don't work, everybody hates it. Like that's just how it goes.
It's
When
not
you're going
about that
for
I
it on
hate it.
fourth
It's
down.
about balance, bro.
But
It's
I think a
about
lot of it
balance.
worked though, Trey, because the year where just last year, the last 2 years, be honest with you, and I think that's also why he get the slack because you gotta think that Rob, my whole life I've known the Lions not to be that good of a team. This nigga literally changed the whole culture for the Lions. So I think he gets a pass because it's like this your first bad year, damn near since you've been there. Because even your first year when y'all wasn't as good, you can still see the culture change. You made Jared Goff a quarterback who we thought was gonna be done for. He was supposed to go to Detroit and just like kind of die out there and just be destined planes. And also the fact that his offense was so elite the last 2 years that they could go for it. That O-line, bro, they used to go for it on 4th and 2 with Montgomery or Gibbs and get the rushing touchdown. I mean, the rushing yards because it was just easy. I think he kind of still stuck in that. And I do understand this, J-Rock. You got to understand your team. Your O-line been banged up. You know what I'm saying? You kind of put Montgomery to the back burner. You seen last game versus Vikings. In the fourth quarter, now you want to stop bringing Montgomery out. You've been putting to the back burner. You used to use Montgomery for the hard, tough yards because Montgomery don't go down from the first tackle. So, like, I feel like he kind of like Ben Johnson ran that team, and Ben Johnson knew everybody. But if you know, the assistant coach, the offensive coach, they always are more in tune with the players. So now when Dan Campbell come, it's like he not understanding his team as much. He not understanding that a lot of your third down conversions, your fourth down conversion went to Sam Laporta. He ain't playing right now. You playing Gibbs more, trying to give him 4th and 1 up the gut. That ain't even his game. That's Montgomery game. So a lot of that play caller, I do admit, been like, man, you gotta know your team, bro. Like you going for it when you don't have the same team you used to have. Your O-line used to dominate shit, so it's easy to go for it on 4th and 4, 4th and 5. But now your team just ain't as good to be doing that and taking them risks. You got to get that field position and you got to get them points when you can.
But
and they've lost games because of that.
But again,
I agree.
You just played a clip about Max Brosmer, the swiper. They lost.
They should have beat them. They should have beat them, bro.
But but don't do that, Matt. The reason they really lost that game was because the Vikings were locking them up. It was an offensive thing, like that they were in a game the whole time, even with them having 4 turnovers. It's not Max Brosmer didn't go out there and beat them. Yeah, he was the quarterback, but that Vikings defense is what won the Vikings.
I'm not saying that Max Brosmer beat them. I'm saying they lost when the opposing quarterback had one of the most atrocious stat lines we've ever. What I'm saying is, Trey, they lost to a team where the quarterback was a non-factor.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's my point.
Went out there and played worse than Buddy. Like
that's my point.
Like that. It was really like some 2000 Ravens defense type shit.
Yeah, like the quarterback was a non-factor.
What do you do? Like and 3 picks, like in 3 consecutive drives.
I was the biggest Jared Goff supporter up here, so I'm going to concede that. Nicknamed him Jared Edge. You know, I was all in on his resurgence. I definitely thought he got the short end of the stick. But I mean, I have to admit, I don't know how much longer you can keep Jared Goff as your starter in modern football today.
I think he's a starter.
No mobility. He's 100% a starter.
The Lions can use him. They just have to scheme around Jared Goff. I think that's the problem.
But what I'm saying is Jared Goff is a good quarterback, good starter. I'm saying, is Jared Goff a guy that can get you over the hump? I just think he takes you but so far. I think he only gets you to a certain area and then you plateau. I'm not saying he's not a starter in this league. I'm not saying he's not maybe one of the best 15 quarterbacks in the league. But I do not believe that Jared Goff can legitimately win a Super Bowl for a franchise due to the fact that he needs, I personally believe, a lot of things around him to be aligned in order for him to play at his max output. And I think when you're playing a quarterback $40+ million, there are things that they have to be able to supplement that I don't think he'll be able to do at the highest level. I can prove me wrong.
So what do you think that the Lions should do? Because at the end of the day, it's only so many good starting quarterbacks in the NFL that could even get you to the playoffs at the end of the day.
I just think it's time to start grooming somebody to assume the mantle eventually. It doesn't have to be get rid of Jared Goff right now. I'm not saying that at all, Trey, but I do believe like they missed the playoffs this year. Let's say they don't go to the Super Bowl next year or the NFC Championship. At some point, you still have to start thinking ahead to your future, thinking about what a more dynamic guy can do for you.
I mean, yeah, you can go pick somebody up in the draft. You can go pick somebody up in the draft, but at the end of the day, the Lions need Jared Goff to be that guy. Even if he's not, they need him.
Yes, I agree.
But it's time for change, though.
They can turn him into that if they scheme for that. Because if it's sending pressure, we all know Jared Goff plays bad when it's pressure. That's what the Vikings did. They put pressure on him. They was double mugging, sending heat. So where's the quick routes? We watching it. I watched the all 2020 view. Where is the quick underneath routes? We got these receivers running these deep routes. He don't have time for that. Jared Goff needs something that he could get.
But even on the quick route straight, they was batting everything down.
That comes to receivers getting separation. We didn't have when they look. The Vikings sent pressure. They've been doing that. Last year when the Lions played the Vikings, it wasn't that bad. Like the Lions was putting points up on the board. So I think it is a coordinating thing, and we can blame it on Campbell for not getting the coordinators. But like Jared Goff is still that guy for the Lions. There's no other quarterback they need to get. Jared Goff.
I see what J-Rob mean though. We living in an era where like them quarterbacks who need everything, we're literally starting to see like Brian Flores told you, I don't get to it ain't the guy. So what they do, we're gonna get you Tyreek, Jalen Waddle, Devon A-Chain. At the time, Morissette was a dog, O-line better, and Tua played better, right? But what happens is like when you have those, and I've been saying this, when you have those seasons where stuff ain't the way you want it to be, quarterbacks like Jared Goff, Kyler Murray, your man Tua, like those quarterbacks are starting to show you, even Jalen Hurts, those quarterbacks starting to show you like, damn, when they don't have everything around them, they struggle. But the ones who can still get it done regardless, they starting to like kind of, they really starting to divide themselves from the others. Like the guys who like, I'm prime example, like Caleb Williams is showing you a little something where like he can have a team that's not so great and still get some things done. Like, I've seen it in Justin Herbert sometimes. I've seen it in Dak sometimes. Like, but the quarterbacks like Jared Goff, like they become anytime you got a quarterback where a team goes, you know what? If we stop the running game on y'all, you can't beat us. You got to beat us. When you got a quarterback on your team, bro, you can't win in the long run.
Jared, I want to say to you, I agree with everything you said about Jared Goff. I don't not think he's not a top 10, top 15 quarterback. I do.
Absolutely.
I actually think he's played some great football with the Lions. But I do feel like in my heart, like in my gut, I do feel like I just don't know if he's the guy to take him to the top of the mountain. And I think at some point you have to consider an understudy. You don't have to thrust him to the spotlight and make this dramatic, like give him a few more cracks at it. Prove me wrong. But I do think
he said plenty cracks though.
Yeah,
he's in the Super Bowl.
My thing is this: like, I don't think it would ever be wrong for them to consider, while Jared Goff has 2 more years on his contract or whatever. Let's see if we can develop Anthony Richardson, and if he sucks, we'll draft a guy. You can develop somebody underneath him.
I think that all great quarterbacks at the end of the day to have consistent great quarterback play, it all comes down to also having a great coordinator behind you. When we see all these great quarterbacks have consistent quarterback play, it comes to having a good coordinator behind you. So Jared Goff, yeah, he might not be playing to the top of his game as of right now, but when he has a good coordinator behind him, Jared Goff can do special things still, and he could definitely get the Lions to a Super Bowl.
But how many guys would kill with that team? Like that's what I'm saying. Y'all do the offensive coordinator thing, and I agree that it do be offensive coordinators do matter. But there are certain guys who got great. Like people would kill for J-Mo, Brown, Gibbs, and Montgomery.
Only the top 5 quarterbacks in the league right now that you can say they can bring in and make this team better, and make this team a better team. Because at the end of the day, there's other things besides the quarterback that make the Lions what they are right now, like the defense, like the center. Like the other things that the Lions are lacking that they need to get better, like the coordinating, the defensive and offensive coordinating. So I think
Dak looks better in Detroit than Jared Goff.
But y'all talk about taking a top 10 quarterback and substituting him for top 7, top 6.
Even Sam Darnold probably be better than Jared.
No, they be the same. They be around the same. At the end of the day, the Lions don't. It's not a quarterback that they're really searching for. It's other things that they need that's more important than a quarterback. Like, yeah, you could substitute Joe Burrow and get a top 5 quarterback and they'll be better. But okay, there's a million teams in the league. That's the world is not like that. You can't just go get a top 5 quarterback on your team automatically.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you could just go automatically get a top 5 quarterback. But at some point, if you keep getting the same result, something has to change. That's all I'm like. At some point, something will have to change. You're gonna have to consider doing something else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get that.
And,
but they're getting to where they want to be. They just got to finish. Like, you feel me? Like
they did not get to where they wanted to be this year.
That's true.
They took a massive step back to where they wanted to be.
No, J-Rob, do you think the biggest problem was J-Rob? I mean, not my bad. Do you think the biggest problem was Jared Goff on why they didn't make it to where they wanted to be
this season?
Yes.
No, I did not. No, but what I'm saying is, if Jared Goff, in my opinion, was a guy who was a bit more dynamic, a bit more explosive, a bit more of a gamer, I think a better quarterback can steal you maybe 2 more wins this season.
Absolutely.
I think like Jared Goff's best games in my opinion, is when everything on the offense is firing on all cylinders.
It's perfect.
Those are his best games. Guys are running wide open. In my opinion,
the O-line blocking for 20 minutes.
How many QBs were great this year when they didn't have ideal situations? I don't think
you upside down.
Except for maybe.
Oh, you sideways swiper.
I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah. How many QBs were great this year unless they had ideal situations around them? Because this year in particular, I don't think anybody was early.
Listen, that's not my point. I don't think I think it's hard for all quarterbacks to be able to perform in unideal situations. But I'm saying the best guys steal you 2 games or 1 more game because of who they are at the quarterback position. I agree with you, Swiper. I'm not arguing anything you guys are saying about ideal situations. What I'm just saying is I think Jared Goff has, to me, a clear plateau. Like I think he will always be here. I don't think he can win a Super Bowl.
And it's going to be hard, J-Rob, because when you look at the NFC North and where it's going, y'all time was literally 2 years ago. Like, these last 2 years was y'all time because the Bears are getting better and they're younger. The Vikings are not a bad team. They really just a quarterback away. And I think JJ actually showed me some promise the last couple games where he got hurt. And then you look at the Packers, with a healthy Michael Parsons, they were one of the better teams in the division. They, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when I look at these teams, and they beat the Lions twice. So I look at these teams like, you're going to probably, and by next year, you'll probably be the 3rd best quarterback in your division. It's going to get scary, man. It's going to get scary for you. And your time slot will start to move.
But I will say this, though. Early. Damn it to prove J-Rob point. It's only looking like Jared Goff will be able to play with 3 of them. 2 of them. That's J.J. McCarthy and Jordan Love. You feel me? Caleb Williams, if he continues to improve and hit his ceiling, bro, he's just way better quarterback than Jared Goff.
But Jordan Love has shows like Jordan Love is but Caleb wasn't even the best quarterback in this season, though. Yeah, I feel like this is revision. No, he wasn't. He completed 58% of his passes this year.
No, but if you watch the game, Swiper, it was things that he was improving upon.
The game.
Watch the game, why you know he ain't that good, bro. Yeah. Like, he ain't all that.
I watched. I watched the games and I saw that he was completing just over half of his passes this year, and he has overthrows out the gulag all season. I also watched as his timing was messed up for a majority of the season, and I also have watched the reason why they're where they are is because they have the best running game in the NFC at the very least. That's why they're there. And also their defense got mad turnovers this year. So their offense has been mid for most of the season on their passing game, and the offense has been good because of their running game. So Caleb, he gets hyped because of all these highlight throws on Bleacher Report, NFL.com, and all that.
But he makes many bad throws throughout the game.
Jared Goff was better than him this year. I mean, I don't even know why that's a conversation by a lot. Jared Goff was better than him by a lot this year.
Jordan Love's actually the best quarterback in the division.
But the idea that like somehow Jared Goff is being carried, even though he's outperforming somebody like Caleb Williams and other players, even though the only reason that we're looking at Caleb Williams in the playoff picture is because of the team and structure and coaching around him, Jared Goff is taking a great unit and he's playing up to that level. For some reason, Jared Goff, which I'm also one of these people, by the way, gets dismissed for having like 150 passer rating every single season and throwing for 30 touchdowns every single season and then having a hurt defense every single season. Now, again, I'm not the biggest Jared Goff guy either, but J-Rob, my pushback to you is for you to have a what was Amon-Ra, fifth round pick?
He fell to the fifth. He was a fifth round pick.
For him to turn him into, for me, a top 5 QB or wide receiver, and then for obviously to lose Laporta this year, then David Montgomery took a step. Let me finish. Yeah, it matters who your quarterback is. We're watching Justin Jefferson barely scratch over 1,000 yards this year, aren't we? Exactly. So what I'm saying is having Amon-Ra, St. Brown, and then also having Sam Laporta go out this year, and then also losing their backup after that, which is right, and then their running game outside of Gibbs was good this year. Montgomery wasn't good this season, and then on top of
Montgomery
that,
didn't get no burn this season though. That ain't his fault. They literally put him in the back burner.
No, I personally watched all the games this year, and I would say that you're right. The offensive line didn't help him out a lot, so I can agree there. But I still think the offensive line was patchwork for Jared Goff too. But even with that, what did Jared Goff do this year early? Because I'm looking at the season right now.
I think like 28-7, something like that.
He had 4,200 passing yards, 68% completion percentage, 33 touchdowns, and just 7 interceptions in a 107 rating.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, bro, if we got that in other situations, that's a. I mean, J-Rob.
If
he was
getting a new quarterback.
Hey, Swiper, it's a nigga in Houston that's really being carried. And if he had a 33-7 season this year and 420 yards, we would be gassing
they would be undefeated.
Nigga, bro.
They would be undefeated. They would be undefeated. Yeah, they would be undefeated. Matter of fact,
we talking about it.
Leave CJ Stroud out of this.
I'm just saying, bro. You talk about carry job. He's being carried.
I ain't gonna say he's being carried.
I said this before. No, hold on. No, Bama. I hate when y'all do this. Could you do this for some quarterback? You don't do this for other. CJ is the only reason that game wasn't a blowout yesterday, y'all.
Exactly.
The only reason. He was
we got an insider for the Texans. Like that, they calling is a real big issue.
You throwing picks across the middle. When y'all literally on these boys' necks, helping them get back in the game. Come on,
play calling is a real big issue.
Early.
Like
wait,
CJ Stroud,
hold on, early because this
offensive coordinator.
This is what I don't appreciate.
He misses throws though, Bama.
No.
Play calling.
Hold on, y'all. I'm not. Hey, hold on, Bama. I'm not in Bama. I'm not in a location where you can talk over me right now. I can't. So let me just finish this. What you're wrong about is that what happened yesterday. He had 2. Trey, tell me if I'm lying. 2 wide open touchdown passes he threw in the first 6 passes.
Those were wide open.
Great job. And then what happened, Trey? Trey, can you tell the people what happened right before the half on basically back-to-back drives when he threw the ball straight to the defender?
It's not 30.
Straight to the defender twice.
Straight into the hook. Straight into the hook.
And then, by the way, they had just straight into the hook curl. And Trey, tell the people, didn't they get a turnover right before that on Gaskin when he dropped the ball? They had no timeouts left. All you got to do is not turn the ball over. Come on, bro.
Think about this, Swiper. Think about this, Swiper. If they kicker don't miss that 32-yarder, that game probably going to overtime. And I'll be honest with you, the way the momentum was shifted, the Chargers won that game.
It looked different.
And remember, Dicker the kicker. Dicker the kicker is the most accurate
this is what I say, bro. You're so weird. He missed the
field goal. He missed the field goal. And hold on, I'm not done.
No, I listen to you.
He missed the field goal. He missed the field goal, and then he also missed the PAT. So you got to remember.
But CJ Stroud, what you want to poop?
You don't even know what that is. You don't even know what the secondary is. You don't even know what that is.
We know about.
You don't even know what that is. You don't even know what that is.
Hold on. Max Brown.
Hold on.
You don't know what they are.
We know about Bo Nix. But hold up. But Bama. We know
you don't know what a Pythagorean theory is. You can't.
Can you name Bama? Can you name one game? Bama, can you name one game this season where CJ Stroud actually helped his team come back to win, bro? Honestly, bro. Can you name one game where he said, you know what, I'm going to get us down the field, get a touchdown? Because I've seen it with Bo Nix. So we can do that. But Bo Nix got games where he won. You just said you love Caleb Williams. You just said Caleb Williams come back with. Y'all said Caleb Williams come back will help y'all love him more. Bo Nix has had 5 or 6 of those games where literally he said, you know what, we down. I'm gonna go get the fucking touchdown. I'm gonna go get the field goal. Like he's done that. So
early,
but
his
team
has been bad. Early,
his team is so much immensely better. His team is so much immensely better. He shouldn't even been in those situations in the first place. Even versus the Jets, you shouldn't even been in that situation in the first place. Like you shouldn't even
I ain't
been
gonna
there
lie.
versus those teams. A lot of those teams where he had to
Ain't
come
gonna lie.
back, it's like my nigga. Why
The
are you even
Texans
in that
have a bad
situation?
team
If
now,
we start
J-Rob?
breaking
Is this what
down
I'm
the
hearing?
Texans and the Broncos, bro, the
That-
Texans are better, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
They
If we
not. They
start breaking
barely
this
beat them,
team
though. They
down,
only
bro,
beat them
All right.
18,
Texans are
15.
better, bro.
Listen,
They beat them
I,
18,
Ooh.
15.
They're better, bro.
listen, I agree. I do think
Defense better all the way through. Because let me be honest with you,
Listen.
when you look at the Broncos
Wait,
back end,
hey,
the front
hey.
end better. When you look at the back end, when you look at
Early.
Lily, it is there literally riding off of Funga's a dog, and
That's
then you
a little
have
crazy.
of course you got PS2.
No,
Riley Moss and Petrie. Petrie better than Riley Moss. He's better than him. Petrie is better than Riley Moss. Lassiter is better than their third cornerback. Receiving core, you would take Nick Collins over
well,
as great as his
Petrie's
hands
their
are.
nickel.
Again,
Lassiter, their number
yeah,
two.
Lassiter's a dog too. When you look at the receiving
Kamari
core,
Lassiter.
you would take the receiving core ain't bad, bro. Higgins and them ain't bad, bro. Like they're damn near the same. But honestly, Nick Collins is better than your man Courtney Sutton. Running game damn near the same. They don't have a running game right now. You know what I'm saying? Especially since your man been out for a while, J.K. Dobbins. O-line probably better than the Texans, but the defense clears for me. I know we got pieces that we love, like Zach Allen, Nick Benito, but I think the
Clears
defense
is
is still
crazy.
better.
Clears is crazy. You see that pressure that I understand the Texans do have a strong defense, but they get pressured. But it's
I'm about to say,
different
did
than
you watch the
Broncos,
Chargers
bro.
game? They was
They
that
was getting
nigga
pressured.
Yeah, the
Man.
Chargers got O-line issues though.
Yeah, but
But-
the Broncos pressure is crazy. Like they get there every single
Okay,
snap.
we think the Bills got one of the best offensive lines in the league. They was on Josh Allen ass the whole game. Sacked the nigga
No, I
8
agree with
times.
If the Broncos number one, the Texans number two when it comes to pass rush, for sure. It's for sure. But I'm to say that they clear is a little disrespectful to the Broncos.
And I'm be real with you, but let me ask you something, Trey. And I know Swipe, I'm just being honest with you. How many games have the Texans played where the defense didn't show up? Or you watched them get dogged by a team? I literally watched so many games, breaking a lot with the Broncos, but like, bro, what are y'all doing? The Jaguars game, the Giants game, the Commanders
Jaguars a
game.
better team than
Like,
them, though.
the Broncos realize be like,
Jaguars
they
a
be letting
better
some
team
niggas
than
get points on their head, bro. Texas really
I
be
agree.
holding
I don't know
niggas
about that.
steady. The Broncos
I mean,
don't. How many, J-Rod, it's been at least 6
that's
games I watched where they played chill teams with them teams put numbers on their head. Bro, Mariota put numbers on their head. Put numbers. Jackson Dart put numbers on their head. Numbers.
Nah,
The Texans don't. You cannot name one game this season when you watch Texas play. You was like, damn, the Texas defense ain't defending today. They on some bullshit.
I
No.
personally think the Texas defense is better too.
It's the best in the league.
I honestly think it might be the best defense in the league.
So just because they defense is the best in the league, that means CJ Stroud got I don't get it when y'all bring that up and then
I thought
we
that's
talking about the quarterback
agreeing with us.
because
No,
I ain't talking about you,
Stroud
J-Rob. I'm talking about them. So because this is what
I
they're
know
trying
we
to
love him
use
because
to
of his
poo-poo on
first year. But
CJ
we got to be
Stroud.
honest, though,
What
Bama.
does the defense being good? Because the O-line still is lackluster. Probably piss poor.
But it's been
Probably
better.
bottom
It's
six.
been better. And he's been missing throws.
But if you in the abyss of hell, better is not really that much. You still at the bottom. You feel me? Like I don't know. I will give you this. They run game. They get a little production up out of Woody Marks. They receiver play has been inconsistent because them boys been hurt. Some of them boys.
Their run
been
game
hurt.
is weak. Their run game has been weak. They had a good run game late on Saturday when they played.
The Houston's run game is very much lackluster. I do think CJ Stroud.
He's damn near lost the game.
Can I finish?
I think
CJ Stroud definitely has taken some steps
there
back.
you go, Swiper.
But I also do feel like the Houston Texans offensive coaching staff I think really just a personnel. I'm not even going to say offensive coach staff because I don't really think the plays are actually bad. I think the worst part of the Texans offense outside of CJ's slump a little bit. I just don't think the O-line is very good. And I just think it is really hard for even a quarterback in year 3 to without a consistent run game. I do think it's just a difficult situation. And I think some of his regression is a lot of it. I don't think his feet are really ever settled in the pocket anymore because I think he's always worrying about getting hit. And I think a little bit has to do with his confidence and how he's seeing the field. So,
he didn't have a run game his first year.
I do think
That's
he's taking
first
a
year,
step
man.
back. I do think.
Can I ask a question? Because that's
He didn't
interesting.
have a run game his first year.
CJ Stroud is constantly living off that first year. Like the way we talk about CJ is that he is just a certified bucket. I'm just like, what? And I missed it.
What did I just say about him being a certified bucket, though?
Can you?
I just said
I don't think about you in particular, J-Rob.
Hey, bro. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is there a game this year that you can tell me that he carried them to a win this year? Anybody know the game this year? I didn't hear that.
That's not one.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't think so.
Hey,
Okay, Bama said something about like Bo Nix hadn't objectively better than him this year. That's why I don't understand what the conversation is. And we don't give Bo the room at all.
Actually, the Ravens game he played good. Yeah, that's a fact.
Hey, J-Rob. My question is, when you say that it's a coordinating problem and an O-line problem, I feel like
I shouldn't have said coordinating problem because I don't think it's the play calling. That was I misspoke.
My problem with this is when I watch CJ Stroud throw some of his picks, he'll have a clean pocket and he'll just make a bad read. The coordinator ain't doing nothing. I mean, and I know you just say the O-line, that has nothing to do with them. You got a clean pocket, brother. Your pass, your read is what you decided to throw, and it be atrocious.
Or he'll miss a throw.
Yeah, or he's missing throws where it's just like, oh my goodness.
Come on, CJ, you got to put in the bucket, bro.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think there are some legitimate inconsistencies with the way he's played quarterback, and I think because of how high the rookie season was for him, it set him at this really high standard. I mean, let's be honest, his rookie year, there was at one point we were talking about him in the MVP conversation. Like, legitimately, there was like, bro, he's an MVP candidate as well. He's guaranteed rookie of the year. And so I think because there's been such a regression, it's looked so dramatic because, he's throwing unjustifiable picks. But I just think some of it is stemming from purely just confidence in what he's seeing. Like, I don't think he's always settling down in the pocket. Sometimes he seems almost like when he misses a throw,
J-Rob, the last 2
seasons, he seems rushed all the time, bro.
He's at an 89 passer rating with 6,500 yards, 38 touchdowns, and 20 interceptions.
Yeah.
He
looks sped up, Swiper. Like, he looks like his internal clock is like I think it looks supercharged sometimes. Like, it don't look like he never looks comfortable to me anymore. That's the best way to put it.
When he make a mistake, he do that pouty face. I hate that pouty face on him. He got that pouty face. I hate that pouty face. He got the pouty face. He do it every time. He be like, come on. Like he's like, oh, come on, bro. Like you gotta like push through, CJ, because the defense is gonna be to help you every single time, bro. His defense has literally gotten stops versus teams. Like again, literally, like you cannot. Bro, you cannot. And I'm literally when you watch Texan games, bro, CJ, they'll get up on you defensively. They'll get up probably 10-0 or 4, like it did 14-zip, and then CJ, bro, will go 3 and out, and not just 3 and out where it's like, okay, we ain't get it done. The defense was good that we going against. He'll miss throws on 3rd down, 2nd down, where you like, come on, so you got to make them throws because you hurting your team. Now the Texas defense got to keep going here, save you, keep saving you. But in the playoffs, dog, shout out my Jim Moore boys. In the playoffs,
but
those type of games where you can't get a drive going or you keep going 3 and out, Josh Allen will burn you. It gets you.
Look, I'm going to just say this, though. Listen, I am going to say this, though, about CJ Stroud, though. He's played in 4 playoff games. My boy has a pass rating of 101, 976 yards, 4 touchdowns to 1 interception, 4 playoff games played. I will say this. Despite everything that has happened, fellas, you know how he can make it all right? Put some playoff wins together.
It ain't happening
in the postseason.
I ain't gonna lie. You know how we are. We nasty. He can say he the NFC Championship.
That's my
all
point.
All is forgiven.
Everything is
all is forgiven.
People, listen.
You have an Eli Manning run. All is forgiven.
Right. He could go on an Eli Manning run. At the end of the day, fellas, he has the defense to get him the extra possessions. He got a defense to get him extra possessions. They definitely gonna create turnovers. So even despite the regression, despite how crazy the numbers look, Swiper, you know you can fix it all with a nice playoff run.
But he don't have a chance to, is what I'm saying. I don't even think they're getting out the first round, respectfully.
I don't think y'all need that first round bye. I think y'all get the first round bye regardless, but I think y'all lose to y'all first game. I just don't like the way y'all be playing sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't like no team in the AFC.
I do think it's funny though that like people are so hard on that game, and I get it, but like I mean they had a drop touchdown. Like the special teams let them get the ball past the 50. Don't even they had 55 yards passing that game. So like, but I don't know. I really didn't care, bro.
But it was an XFL quarterback y'all played against, so y'all should have 55 yards passing.
Yeah, I mean, I think some of this is also like I think they average like point like I think they averaged like 0.3 like points per drive. Like, I mean, that's an elite percentage. They just weren't putting the ball in the hole like on touchdowns or whatever. But I don't really care. For me, I think they just need to go take care of the Chargers game. You know, because the Chargers, I don't have any plan to play for right now. By the way, did y'all talk about those penalties yesterday, Bama?
No, the Chargers in the playoffs.
No. That's not what I'm talking about. Did y'all? They can't really control where they're going to finish.
Oh, no, not at all.
They're going to be a wild card. But did y'all talk about the penalties yesterday?
For who?
For the Chargers Texans game?
Yeah, it was disgusting.
The Texans should have lost that game like 4 times.
It was just a missed field goal that really messed it up, though.
They would have been tied. I know. I see they be doing that though, bro. He'll literally, bro, slow down the whole game, bro. Like, boy, he be like, bro, who you playing for? I ain't gonna lie. See that as much as we talk about it. See that give me a little bit of he give me black Eli Manning sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Well,
what's so crazy? Well, what was so crazy?
Doing, Eli?
This is where I wish I could pull the shit up on the phone. Once upon a time, early wanted CJ Stroud over Bryce Young.
Oh, I still do. So let's
that's what I was trying to explain to him. CJ Stroud would have looked equally as bad at the Panthers organization until they got him, bro. Y'all had Mingo. That boy was jumping out of bounds instead of trying to catch them. I'm not even going to talk about the dark days of the Panthers, bro. So the coming from you early is crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. At this point, give me Byron Brown or Dylan Raiola. At this point, bro,
you're nasty.
Whatever,
man,
bro. Bryce will find a way to fuck this up, bro. Like he always do, bro. He like Steve Urkel, bro.
Carolina Reaper, bro.
He gonna find a way.
That. I do like that name, though.
Hey,
I
Carolina
do like
Reaper,
that name,
bro.
Yeah,
he ain't pause. He ain't spicy enough to be a Reaper. What are we talking about, bro?
I like spicy, bro. That one, hey, bro, I broke the 2 tackles in the backfield and threw that ball to fucking Sanders. But that was tough early. You can't lie, bro. It was tough. All right, bro. Before we get into the today's slate of games, bro, this stream is brought to you by Splash Sports, man. You guess over or under on your favorite players. And the good thing about Splash Sports, you're not going against the house. You're going against other people. Like for me, man, I missed one, but I still ended up cashing because I finished first in the race I was against other people. Like I said, man, Splash Sports, go over there, win you something nice, man. If you really know ball, unlike Swiper, he be acting like he know ball, but Max Brosmeyer laid a nugget.
You don't even know how to say his name.
You don't even.
He don't deserve a right name.
He don't deserve it right now.
He don't deserve a right name.
My 3 picks.
All y'all bums sitting on the sideline. That's all I know.
My 3 picks I got for you today. I'm going Bryce Young over 189.5 yards against the Seattle Seahawks. Like I say, anytime he goes against a good passing defense, he plays well for some reason. So I'm going Bryce Young over. Of course, you know me, I'm a homer, bro. I gotta go 179 over with perfect time, man. He going against the Pittsburgh Steelers today. That's going to actually be a good game. I think he might pull off the upset, but we're going to talk about when we get into the slate of games. And for lastly, I am going to go Quinn Ewers on the under versus Tampa Bay. I don't care. It's his first game. Everybody talk about Tua, but Quinn Ewers is
terrible.
I don't know if y'all see him preseason. He's terrible.
Yeah, how did he get a start?
Would you rather roll with Taysom Hill today or Hunter Henry?
Ooh, because it's getting towards because Taysom Hill about to retire too.
Oh, he retired this year?
I'll probably go Hunter Henry. I ain't gonna lie, because I like how they use him.
How old Taysom Hill?
Taysom Hill, like 37, bro.
For real?
Well, he went to BYU and he did his mission after, so he came in the league late.
Oh, I didn't realize he.
And he had them 4 torn ACLs. He tore his ACL all 4 years of college. That is crazy.
Remember they actually thought he was going to be the quarterback in the future?
He ain't 37. He's 35. He my age, bro. Relax.
35,
but that's still old in the NFL. Yeah. 2 years away.
Bro, all he do, he play like 15 snaps a game. He good, bro. He good for 40, bro.
I hope not.
Yeah, that is true though.
That's
a nice paycheck, bro. That's a nice paycheck.
Yeah, he got low mileage, bro. He got
play
low
15 snaps a game. He probably played special teams though. Who knows?
Super gadget guy.
Few gunner runs on punt ain't gonna hurt him.
Anyway, man, to get into these
Sean Payton love Taysom Hill, boy.
Like I said, I'm gonna give y'all them picks again. Like I said, I got Bryce more than 189 yards. I got Shador more than 179 yards, and we're going Quinn Ewers under 207 yards because He's easy.
You got Bryce
bro.
180 versus the Seahawks?
Yeah. Because if you look at Bryce, bro, all of them top secondaries, he light them up for some reason. And Seahawks got another top secondary, bro. I think he gonna light them up.
With that one, Bama.
I know you a Seahawks fan, bro, but it's just Bryce, bro. I've been watching him all year. Bro.
It's just Bryce.
He gonna like. It's some about top secondaries he don't like, bro. He gonna light them up.
I just think it's pressure behind this game, though. They got to win this game. They trying to make the playoffs, and I don't like Bryce.
They don't have to. They just got to beat what you call again?
The Bucks.
Yeah. So the Bucks got to win two games. So the Bucks are a must win. Like, so the Bucks have to win this game. So how the playoff picture for them go? Bryce Young could either win out or beat the Bucks twice. He already beat them once. The Bucks have to win their last two games. So like,
I thought if the Bucks lose and the Panthers lose, then it come down to that game.
No. So if the Bucks would have had to win. So out of their last three games,
if the Bucks lose today, they cooked basically.
Yeah, okay.
Panthers
if the Bucks lose today, they cooked. If we win today, they cooked.
No, if Bucks lose today, they still good because the Panthers still got to beat them twice. Like that's the thing with the Panthers. Panthers still
but we have a better. Don't we have a better team division record than them or no?
Yeah, for his division, but we still got to beat them because they got the better record.
Oh, okay.
Because we lost to.
So we beat Seattle today. We still got to beat them next week.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Got to beat them twice. All right. Cool. Easier said than done, but we can get it done. So Bryce, go ahead and lose versus Seattle because if you win versus Seattle, you're gonna lose versus the Bucks. Lose versus Seattle because we know how you do. You always lose after you win a good team, beat a good team. Go ahead, you do what you got to do, man.
But at the top of the slate, we got Patriots versus Jets, man. Patriots 12.5 favorite.
They got one of the easiest schedules in the history of the league, bro.
Literally.
Ever. Literally ever.
That's why
the best team they played all year was the Bills.
I seen them and the Giants have the same record against over 500 teams.
Yeah, that's
sad. 2-2 is not crazy. Like, it's not like it's bad, but it's just, wow.
Nah, Drake made a lot of niggas MVP apparently. You know,
that's what I said, bro. I feel like
when
you got an easy schedule, you shouldn't be able to be.
You can't take away from Drake. Drake's still been cold.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford been colder. So, if Drake may have been freezer, Matthew Stafford been deep. I'm not gonna lie.
Matthew Stafford was looking very mid last year until they got Devontae Adams in them. So I don't want to tell you, bro. Like I said, it's all you all need a great situation.
Matthew Stafford was out most season last year. Kyron Williams been a terrorist. The O line was bad. Come on, bro.
Top 5 in the conversation in the NFL last year wasn't even close, and we know why. And he wasn't. Matter of fact, Jordan.
It wasn't just his play though. That same team you talking about still
injured.
Hold on. But that same team he talking about still when they got healthy at the end of the season got them boys to an NFC championship. I mean, with damn near NFC championship. A game away from NFC championship.
I'm talking about him relative to the league. He wasn't even close to the MVP conversation for a reason until he got Devontae Adams.
But again, the team wasn't good though, Swiper. That team wasn't good.
His team wasn't good. I got you.
They was injured, Swiper.
The Rams were banged up all last season. What are you talking about?
I got you.
Who could barely play? Oh my gosh, Swiper.
I got you.
All right, Steelers versus Browns. They got Pittsburgh -3.
But Drake May though, he can't be in the MVP conversation because
I think I'm
Steelers versus Browns.
Yeah, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like the Browns could win this game if they want to, because I feel like the Browns are trying to tank. They're trying to get the better pick in the draft. But the Browns could win this game. I don't see the Steelers being able to do shit with that Browns defense.
That Steelers defense been good lately, though.
And lately, but
for Lamar's sake,
still not too high.
I want the Browns to win. Can they win? Because
for Lamar's sake, I don't want to see Lamar no more this season, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Let that man sit and chill, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
Hey, they smooth with Tyler Huntley from what it looked like.
It's almost black.
J-Rob, you know what I'm saying, bro. I'm not saying I hate Lamar, but I'm saying J-Rob is that you really want to see Lamar.
Trey, it's easy when you give the ball to your running back.
I know I'm not, but you want to see Lamar. No. But you want to see Limar limp into the playoffs, bro. Honestly, bro.
I want him to drag his hamstring off the bone if it means a Super Bowl title.
Bro, ain't he out because of his back though? Like he's not even out because of his hamstring. He's sitting out.
But it's like a back contusion because he got like knee in the back.
You think Lamar?
He's sitting out from a back.
You think there's a chance he can make a playoff run, J-Rob?
He don't want to play, bro. He don't want to.
This is the most wide open playoffs in the history of the league.
That's true.
If you get in, it is anybody's moment. All you have to is football is about matchups. Yeah, it's about matchups, schemes, coaching. At the end of the day, man, it could if you just get in, you don't know what's gonna happen, bro. We are going to see some upsets. We're going to see some 13-win teams lose in the first round. It's going to be one of those type of playoffs. You just hope it's not your team. You feel me? But
this would be a nasty Lamar Super Bowl appearance, boy. But I mean, like you said, if you can get there, you
get there. You could get there. Like honestly, and I hope for Josh Allen's sake, Lamar Jackson gets there. And I'm gonna tell you why I say that.
He ain't got nobody to play. He got Aaron Rodgers.
Because if Josh Allen doesn't take the Bills to the AFC Championship with no Mahomes, his biggest wall not being there, it's going to be a conversation.
That's some good defense.
For his sake, though, I agree. But he's Josh Allen, right? It's the same way we give Mahomes that benefit of the doubt. The same way we was always giving Mahomes that benefit of the doubt. I mean, he's earned it. So,
but Josh ain't got that Taylor Swift whistle though.
Oh my God, bro, ridiculous. I just think
y'all really be trying to gas this like you got a great QB, make the conference.
Yeah, it's nasty. It's so nasty, Swiper. It's so nasty.
That team is
that team is not better than Texas, the Broncos, or the Jaguars.
It's not about that, bro. Everybody only talks about the quarterbacks, bro. That is the conversation. That be the conversation, bro. That, like, let's say, for example, the Texans with that great defense, AFC Championship, they have a great run, caused a few turnovers, but CJ Stroud just happens to go for 270, three touchdown passes. Conversation going to be about CJ Stroud.
It should be, but I'm saying like
that's how it goes. Though.
So unrealistic because we watched that Cleveland game last week, bro. Like,
I don't disagree, but the talking point.
But if I'm the Ravens,
the talking point is going to be. The talking point is going to be about the quarterback. It might be the talking point might be Josh Allen ain't have enough help, but also too for Lamar. If the Ravens lose, he diverts all the attention away from
simplify the game. Though. If I make Derrick Henry get his rest, because you might get 200 carries in the playoffs. If I'm the Ravens, we finna abuse you, my boy. You gonna run this ball 30 times each game.
Yes. I would run him till his legs fell off.
Like, seriously, bro. You about to get 200 carries in 4 games, bro. Run the ball, bro.
He would break the record. He would break the record for carries in a playoff.
Seriously. I'm so serious, bro. I'm so serious.
He's breaking it.
I will make it easy for Lamar as possible. And I ain't gonna lie, it is time to. I know they re-signed Mark Adams. Bruh, that boy likely.
Mark Andrews?
Yeah, Mark Andrews, bro. Get him the ball, bro. Get him the ball, bro. Get likely the ball. That's what I'm gonna say. Make it simplified for him, bro.
All right, back to the slate of games though. Try to power through this. Titans versus Saints.
Yuck.
Hey, bro, I'm down here
I'm going Cam.
I've never seen so many Saints jerseys in my life.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nashville.
I think the Titans gonna win this one.
Yucky.
I'm taking Tyler Shough.
Yeah, I'm taking Tyler Shough. That Saints defense lied John nice too, lucky if you watch.
I'm gonna take the Titans at home. I'll go against the grain.
Tyler Shough better
been looking good, bro.
Better than Cam this year?
No. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not going to say that. No, and I'm gonna say
it's the team.
As somebody who's watched a lot of this Cam Ward tape, man, it's a lot of drops. It's a lot of.
He got, but J-Rob, he got to take something a little bit off the ball, bro. That nigga be throwing rockets. Like, slow down.
You can't expect when he running like. It's pressure on him too. Like it's a lot that go into it though.
Like, I think he's definitely shown some rookie mistakes. He's definitely shown some rookie mistakes for sure. But from the tape I've seen, I think there is a lot to like about Cam Ward and his future.
Absolutely.
For sure. No, for sure.
Jaguars versus Old Man Rivers, bro. I'm going Jags. I don't think Colts win this one.
I think it's a blowout too.
Jags.
I got the Jags. I'm taking the alternative spread.
Okay, Trevor Lawrence, you created some good PR for yourself, brother. Let's go, sunshine.
If Trevor Lawrence,
keep it up on bro.
They might be the best team in the AFC. If Trevor Lawrence won the Super Bowl, bro, and the Jaguars and the Panthers came out the same year, bro, I'm gonna be sick, bro. I'm gonna be the sickest nigga And bro, I'm rooting against Trevor Lawrence, bro. I hate to say it, bro. I'm gonna be sick, bro. No, I have no excuse anymore. My whole excuse has always been we only been in the league since '97. But if the Jaguars get a bowl, bro, I ain't gonna have no excuse, bro. I can't, bro. I can't. I can't, bro. I can't root for that, bro. Cause the Jaguars
I'm really
the
worried
Jaguars
about
got
that.
running game. The receiver quarter got better. Trevor Lawrence been playing good. That defense good, bro. They have the most complete team, bro. Special teams look good, bro. They can really go out there and beat people. It's just that do you trust Trevor Lawrence through and through? We'll see. But Jaguars got a good squad, man.
You've been
They
looking like the
gonna
number
go
one
as
pick,
far
though.
as Trevor Lawrence takes them.
100%.
Yeah. Buccaneers versus Dolphins. I think Buccaneers win this one still. I know we probably threw it them for the year, but
When yours is so bad, bro. The only way
So
the Bucks
bad.
lose is if Devon A-Chain. They let Devon A-Chain beat them single handedly.
I'm
oh yeah, I forgot about that. You right
I
about
could see that being a close game, though. I'm not gonna lie. I could see the
Literally,
Bucks and the
that
Dolphins
defense
having a
terrible.
close game.
Early, I got more on Javon Achan over 73 today, rushing yards.
Oh,
That's a great-
yeah,
that's a great
absolutely.
play. Yeah, that's a great
They
play.
finna abuse that boy.
That's a great place, right?
To me,
They better make the
I
game
would've-
simple.
I would have pushed that thing to maybe 85, 90. Why not?
To
They better
me,
make the game simple.
this is the game of the 1:00 slate. Seahawks versus Panthers.
Ooh.
They got
I don't know
Seahawks
why.
favorite 6.5.
Crazy. This is the game of the 1:00. We talking about the Seahawks versus the Panthers, bro. And this the 1:00
Hey,
game.
Hey,
You
Jay
gonna be
Horn.
talking, but I'm gonna be sending you them
The
eye
game
emojis in
of
chat,
the game
bro.
of the 1:00 is the Pittsburgh versus the Browns. That's the game
All right.
of the 1:00.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's
because
so
Bryce
much
finna
at
light
stake.
y'all ass up. Because I
No.
don't know, Bryce finna light y'all ass up.
We not worried about Bryce. I promise you not.
That's when he wins. When you're not worried about him. I hate
When
it.
you're not worried about him early, that's what I'm saying. You
I hate
hear
it,
how they
bro.
talking?
I hate it,
You
bro.
hear how they talking right now?
I hate it, bro.
You
We
see
not
when that
worried
defense
about
put
him?
them
I just need
balls on
Jesse Horn to travel, bro. Travel with JSN, bro. Please, bro. I know you don't be traveling, but travel, bro.
It
Please.
don't make no difference.
He traveled versus certain guy because he traveled versus Devontae Adams.
I ain't gonna lie, it ain't gonna make a difference. That's the best one in the league right now, bro.
It don't make no difference.
That's
He
the best
know how to
one.
create separation.
That's best in the world right there, bro. I'm letting you know. That's best in the world
I
right
don't
now.
know because I watched who strapped him. I just watched
No,
Get
don't
that
say
boy
the Rams. Don't say the
who gave
Rams.
that boy the bit. It was the Forbes who gave him the business.
Don't say the Rams because
Chill out.
second half he popped off. He
Yeah,
had
he bugged out.
second
Yeah,
half he popped off. So I don't want to
yeah.
hear
I'm
that.
not gonna say that. Yeah, I'm taking the
Talking about
Panthers
number
though.
one.
Taking the Panthers.
I'm taking the Panthers.
Cardinals versus
We'll see.
Bengals.
I
I go Joe Burrow. I think Joe Burrow throw for fucking 300 today.
Joe Burrow. Yeah, he on his
Yeah,
come.
I'm
He on his
Because the
comeback.
Cardinals,
Oh,
the
you know who
Cardinals
strapped him?
last week,
Minnesota strapped him. That boy Rogers. No,
They
Brian
strapped our
Murphy.
whole
Brian
They
Murphy.
strapped our whole offense though. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Brian Murphy was that boy head.
but the Cardinals, one of them teams, they just got hurt. Last week, I saw them play the Falcons. Their team literally got hurt in a span of like 6 minutes. They then lost their whole team from injuries. Like it was
Cardinals.
the wildest shit I saw with the Cardinals last week. So I'm gonna probably go with the Bengals.
I'm going with the
You know,
Bengals too.
Joe Burrow ain't got nothing to play for, so he might as well go out there and throw up 400 yards.
That'll
That'll be another good pick on the more too. Take Joe Burrow more for 164 and a half.
Yeah, he gonna throw. He can't throw no more.
264 and a half. But that's a
I mean, like Joe Burrow and Dak. Y'all they some nasty niggas, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. They some Joe Burrow and Dak gonna play to the last game and get them numbers. I tell you, bro. Every single time, bro. Dak go sit down, bro. Joe Burrow, go sit down, bro. They don't get their numbers, bro.
regular season. Dak be the best regular season quarterback ever, I swear.
He might be.
Dak gonna get his numbers though. Dak gonna get his numbers though.
Regular season, I had you fooled on Dak, and then in the playoffs, he looked like a whole different quarterback.
If I'm the Bengals, I wouldn't even risk Joe Burrow, bro. I wouldn't even risk Joe Burrow these last 2 games that don't fucking matter. But go ahead out there and play and get your numbers, Joe Burrow.
But I mean,
you gotta be happy, bro.
Because at the same time, bro, we are paying these niggas 50 million.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what are you talking about? You're getting 50
Oh
M's
yeah,
a
we
game.
paying these niggas $50 million, but also, nigga, this season is over with. It's 2 games left, and I need you for next season, bro.
At the end of the day, I was just about to say, I'm about my bottom dollar. Your job is still to make sure Butts is in seats wearing the number 9 jerseys.
You're not taking a Lambo out in the snow, bro. At the end of the day, Joe Burrow need to sit, gang. If the game don't matter,
well, unfortunately, you don't put a Lambo in Cincinnati. You get a Ford.
But in fairness, though, this is what I'm finna pull. What if this is a kid first time going to a Bengals game after Christmas, bro, to see Joe Burrow, and you talking about something? oh, bro, he need to sit down, bro.
So if he
on top of this,
he got a long life to live, nigga. Maybe he'll take your kids to a bigger game.
On top of this,
nigga, no.
That's the only time I can afford it. That's the only time I accumulate enough PTO.
Okay. Joe Burrow go out there and get hurt. Joe Burrow go out there and get hurt because these niggas playing for nothing.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Okay.
That 50 million matter more than that kid feeling.
We'll find another Joe Burrow. Oh well.
All right.
I paid you $50 million. I paid you $50 million, bro. Your ass play and put them seats. You need to put them number 9 jersey keisters in these seats right here, bro. Like, get up out of here.
Y'all nasty because every year y'all be cool with the quarterbacks or the teams who got good records that don't play the quarterback or don't play the team. The whole third is going to be in the last game of the season.
They finna get ready to go play. They're finna get
Patrick Mahomes didn't play. The whole team didn't play versus the Broncos last year. Y'all wasn't mad at that though.
The last game of the season early when they're finna go play in the playoffs. These teams not finna go to the playoffs. So finish the season out.
Okay.
Finish it out. Bro, you finna get 4 months off. Like, come on, bro.
Trey, I'm making up an injury. Joe Burrow stubbed his toe at home. He's going to be on IR for the rest of the season.
I love to work for y'all there. You ain't never got to come to work.
And you see what the Chiefs benched the whole team. Worthy, Rice, all y'all, bro. Come sit down.
Right.
Giants, so first game of the 4 o'clock slate, Giants versus Raiders, because the schedule said so. I don't even care about this game.
I ain't like Jackson Dart last game.
I ain't like him either.
But I did like Ashton Genty.
Yeah.
What's the over-under on them numbers? I got.
Hey, what's the over-under? Hey, y'all see Ashton Genty go 11? What, he got 1,100 all-purpose yards this year?
Yeah.
Behind that line? That's crazy.
I told you
I'll go.
That boy been made this season. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'll go
Not his fault. Not his fault at all. Not his fault.
You right.
Let me see what Ashton Genty is.
What's the over on Ashton Genty?
Hey, Ben, you see RJ Harvey? Him and
75 and a half.
And Kamar?
75 and a half all-purpose yards?
Yeah. No.
Oh yeah, we're taking
rushing.
That. Oh, just rushing?
Yeah.
Versus the Giants. He can hit one for the Giants. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What did I do on Splash for the let me look it up. Cause I did the Splash ads again this week. What did I do? So I know I got Devon Achane. I'll be forgetting.
Who y'all liking the Eagles versus Bills? This is also.
I'm taking the Bills.
I'm going Eagles. I'm going
Eagles, bro.
I'm going Eagles for sure.
I need Josh Allen to prove to me that he could play against at least.
Yo, Josh Allen, his number is at 198.5 passing yards. It's more.
Josh Allen had a bad game. He due for one, y'all.
More. Yeah, he about to dime today early.
I think they're gonna be able to run the ball on Philly though. I feel
absolutely.
Jalen quarterback, but his shoulder's still messed up though. I think his shoulder's still messed up. I feel
Jordan Davis been cooking though.
But I think they got it. They got to win though because they can. If they lose, I mean, they could fall to the 7th seed. Which I mean, they don't care where they are. I guess
I ain't gonna lie. If you watch the Eagles play the last 5 games, bro, ain't no way you that confident in that defense, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you really watch that game, bro, they were struggling versus Mariota until he got hurt, bro. And
the Bills' defense is not all that either. Is it? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's gonna be a high scoring game.
By the way,
Philly gonna be able to outscore them.
They got Rico Dowdle at 47.5 versus the Seahawks today.
I ain't gonna lie, Rico ain't been, but Rico they been weird with him getting the balls, bro. So I don't know, bro. I lost my fantasy league because of all my fantasy leagues because him and John Taylor were my tanks. They couldn't depend on them no more. Them niggas was giving me 10 points.
Hey, it's a reason that number
they roll right back to using them like weird how they use Chuba Hubbard and like they right back to like I don't even know, bro, because you don't even know like you don't know which one gonna be in. You don't know why they using Chuba. You don't know why they using Rico. Like it's just
they don't use them like how they use B. John and Algier, how they use Montgomery and Gibbs, but like we know Montgomery get the ball inside the red zone. Like they just, bro, you never know, bro. It'll be a drive, bro, with like literally, bro, Chuba just happened to be in a hole get open and he gets 60 yard run.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I was. Yeah,
bro.
Like the game what they won versus the Buccaneers. That's why I was just like, it was just
that
weird.
all them Chuba touches could have been Rico touches. He did the same thing with it.
Yeah, but weird, you know. And the last game of the slate, we got the Bears.
I'm about to say ain't no games for real, but there's so many games been played already.
Yeah, you got the Bears versus the 49ers.
That's Sunday night.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, Sunday night. I'm gonna go, bro. 49ers, bro. I'm tired of betting against them.
Absolutely. I'm tired of hearing about the Bears. So 49ers for sure. Shout out to the Bay Area. Shout out Lewis Belt. Shout out Larry Jones. Shout out E40. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Bay Area niggas that I know and I'm cool with. You know what I'm saying? You ain't been to a Mark Curry game and Joe Montana in the crowd. I have. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Bay, man. Hey. Shout out my man Larry Jones, man.
I'm going Bears, bro. I think Bears. Hey, Bears have always been able to pull it out in the clutch. Like it's a close game. I feel like this game is gonna be close. And from what I see,
y'all want to talk about a first
close
round
game.
out? Y'all were talking about the wrong team.
The Bears. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think
so
a way
too,
to win, bro. The Bears will find a way to win, bro.
I think Caleb's gonna be trash his first playoff game. I can't wait to see it too.
They're gonna scratch, bite, whatever, bro. The Bears find a way to win.
The Packers finna be a wild card team, aren't they, Trey?
I think so.
But they get Jordan Love back, bro. Hey, Bama, you know Jordan Love.
I don't know. Yeah, you can tell you ain't played
quarterback. Hey, Christian Whiten down there somewhere.
You can tell you
they're not finna do that.
Yeah, absolutely, it's terrible.
I don't think the Packers. I don't think
that'd be like
Packers ain't really got no receiver this year to really do something. Maybe I don't know.
I think Packers can beat the Bears in the playoffs.
I don't see them but what I'm saying is I don't see them making like just no crazy run. though. I think they'll probably beat that first team they play and that's it.
I'm not gonna lie, Michael Parsons do change everything. If Michael Parsons didn't get hurt versus them bum ass Denver Broncos, I think they can literally make a run.
I don't like Jordan Love coming off being
cold, but they 13-3 though.
You're right. Don't lose.
I don't like Jordan Love coming off not playing these last games. That's why I don't like. I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
But it was a concussion. It ain't like an injury where like his leg is something. It was a concussion situation.
Still though, he cold. And then he got Malik Willis going out there balling. Now he kind of feel a little nervous.
You know what Malik Willis look like?
Hey, right now the Bears are
Cam Ward.
The Packers. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. You know what could happen? We might the Rams could fall to the 7th seed.
Who?
And then they got to play the Rams could fall to the 7th seed, and the Rams got to play the Bears first round.
Oh, the Rams will beat the Bears.
Yeah, they will pop smack the Bears.
They will pop down.
Yeah, I want to see Bryce Young and Caleb bro first round. That'll just be a good
Bryce Young versus who?
They won't get they won't. They got to play Seattle on the 49ers.
Yeah, you won't.
They have to play Seattle on the 49ers.
Yeah, the Panthers right now are the 4th seed.
Yeah. They're going to play Seattle 49ers.
Yeah, they're
not going to play a division winner. They're not going to play.
If they play George Kittle and CMC and Brock Purdy in the first round,
they get walked, bro. We get walked. I'm not going to. I say, bro, 49ers about to show you because the 49ers. You know, funny about the 49ers are actually like the Bears are a wannabe tough team. The 49ers are an actual like
tough team. No. That defense is weak. That 49ers defense is weak, bro. Come on. That offense is really weak, too, honestly. They only got Christian McCaffrey.
He is talking like a Seahawks fan. Oh, my God.
The 49ers is Christian McCaffrey made, bro. I promise you, bro. Christian McCaffrey and what's the name made, bro? The coordinator. I can't think. Shanahan. Literally, they are them two made, bro.
Mind you, Brock Purdy had like 5 TDs last game. I got you,
bro. Just boo now. The read was. I could have went out there and made them passes. It was just right in front of me.
Oh, you are. Are you being for real?
Yeah, I'm serious, bro.
Your quarterback is Sam Darnold. Let's relax.
Sam Darnold's better than Brock Purdy. I promise you.
Hell no.
No, he not.
Hell no.
Hell no. Hey, we seen Sam Darnold turn to a. That nigga turned into a high school quarterback in the playoffs. Brock Purdy got to the Super Bowl. Relax yourself. Brock Purdy won them games in the Super Bowl, Trey.
Shanahan got him there, bro. He made it so easy for him, bro. Why
Sam Darnold look like that with Kevin O'Connell in?
Because Kevin O'Connell's a good coordinator too.
But I'm saying, why did he look as bad in the playoffs with him?
All right, yeah. Sam. I'm not. Look, at the end of the day, I'm not the biggest Sam supporter. But hey, he on the Seahawks now, so he gonna do something different. That's all I'm gonna say.
Didn't the 49ers beat us twice this season?
Bro, I don't want to talk about the past. I'm talking about
the no, they still gotta play. They play the 49ers.
Yeah, it was one time. Yeah. Don't we play them next week?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
What you got on that, Trey? What you got on that? What you got on my 40? What you got on my 49ers? What you got on my 40, homie?
I don't wager.
I know you got a lot of Christmas money. I know you got a lot of envelopes for the Christmas. I know you got some Christmas cards.
New Year's coming up, bro.
Straight. I know you came up with them Christmas cards. Let me bet that granny 40 that she gave you. And she snuck in your hand. Let me get that.
I like to keep my money, bro. I like to keep my money.
Well, that was all slates, man. It's been another week. We'll be back on Wednesday, man. Y'all get ready to watch some good football, man. You know what I'm saying, with the fam. Hopefully y'all parlays hit today. You know what I mean? Hopefully Vegas don't have the fix in. But we out. We'll see y'all on Wednesday. Peace.
Deuces.